Good evening, YouTubes. This is Jyrad playing D&D here with Rose. For cons, I believe that is Zarek. He is currently away from his seat. Sivian will be joining us later, and Liza. Anyone saying hi but me?
Hi.
Well, as is customary for our game sorts, you guys have the right to remain silent. Anything you say and do can and will be used against you in the upcoming sessions. You also have the right to a D&D advisor. If you do not have a D&D advisor, I will stand in for that. Do you understand the rights I have just given to you?
Too confusing. My hand got stuck in a freezer.
Yeah, we do that a lot, Jacob. Okay, so
Ha
names. So usually I ask you guys where we left off, but because first time recap, you have just finished up with zany, wacky adventures in the Arctic. You're trying to get out of the cold because it's cold. Everyone.
I like it.
Everyone in the NPC crew and most of you guys are just done with this place. Is that fair to say?
Yep.
I
Agreed.
can't feel it, but yes.
Oh my goodness, I can see people.
All right. So then, you guys are currently in the King's main hall, gathering for the last time before heading back to the boat that has been repaired at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, what do you do?
Push-ups.
Listening to tales of my father from the Battle Master.
Okay. There
Again, I'm
are
sure we're gonna
quite
forget
a
our.
few interesting tales, including and not limited to times the Battle Master has been kicked, his ass kicked by your father, but a majority of them are the times he's kicked your father's ass. Liza,
I.
what you doing?
So the boat's ready.
Yeah,
Well,
you guys.
I guess
Oh, sorry.
I will find a Minotaur. I can recognize.
Yeah, the Minotaur's there.
I call him a captain.
You call him Captain?
Yes.
He looks
Oh,
at
captain,
you.
my captain.
He looks at you. I'm not the captain. That's Roberts.
Who's Robert?
Didn't you go up the mountain with him?
No.
That's a lie.
I'm pretty sure the captain is still asleep.
I must speak to the captain. I stare into your eyes.
That's not my place. You want to speak with one of the lieutenants. They'll be able to help you. Dragonborn, right?
And stare intently in your eyes.
He stares back. Roll me a constitution.
I am strong.
Liza, would you please roll me a constitution?
Thing.
That is loud.
Ooh. Ooh. Con save.
Yes. Yes, it's a con save. Now give me a wisdom saving throw.
Boo.
That ain't bad.
So, you stare at the Minotaur. The Minotaur stares back. You stare at the Minotaur. The Minotaur's will seems to be wavering. You continue to stare at the Minotaur. But do not realize that you're actually in a staring contest of sorts and look away before he does.
I can see it. I follow wherever I looked at.
Okay. Give me a D6.
Oh God.
This is not going to end well.
6.
You stared at a wall.
Okay. I ran into a wall then.
Yep. The wall does not move.
At this point, Dante's gonna stand up and put his coat on. He's gonna look over at the Minotaur. When are we heading out?
Basically when the captain's ready to go.
Where is he?
In his bunk.
I'm going to his bunk.
Go ahead and roll me a hearing-based perception check.
A hearing-based perception check.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull up my sheet. I think it's +3. Yeah, fuck it. 9.
You're not noticing anything? So go ahead.
I kick the door.
The captain is currently engaged in what seems... Wait, give me a wisdom saving throw before I continue.
5.
The captain is engaged in what seems to be combat with at least 3 other people.
My eyes.
I pull out my great sword. I will save you, Captain. And I run in and I jump and attack.
It seems interesting, yes.
22.
Yeah, you definitely hit someone. Blood splashes everywhere as you begin to notice no one's wearing any clothing.
Oh, my apologies.
That's all you have to say? Dante, what the hell are you doing? Get out! What?
We gotta go.
Roberts is flustered and currently trying to clean up, like wrap a blanket around one of his partner's now gaping side.
At least I didn't rage.
They,
We gotta go. Let's
we
go.
gotta deal with this.
Take it to a medic. God,
Him
like I'm a cat.
and him, Dante, and you take him to a medic while I make sure the other two are okay.
I salute him, and I put him over my back like a fireman, and I like ho 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 with each step.
So as you go back into the main hall, everyone just sees you running with someone over your shoulder and just crimson staining the blanket.
I just look at everyone.
Did I see that? Do I see this?
Yeah.
Dante, the hell did you do?
I did nothing but protect my captain. I storm off.
Wait a second. She's following after.
Nope, I stormed off.
I'm following.
She's following.
Did you go in there while the captain was naked as well?
Nope. He had pants.
No, he didn't.
He had pants.
No,
And
he
all the
didn't.
others-
But you are imagining that he had pants because it was intimidating.
At least I hit somebody.
Dude, have you ever heard of knocking?
I did. With my foot.
Sure you did.
Hey, Jacob, can you send me the prize listing that you got
Prize listing.
from the hunter's cabin?
Oh, yeah. I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I knocked with my foot. It opened.
Uh-huh. Are you sure what actually happened is you walked in while the
Yes.
fun time,
No,
knocking it
it
off
was not.
the door?
It was not fun. This person is bleeding. It was not fun. He needs to go to a medic.
I'm gonna make a wild guess here that the bleeding is your fault.
Prove it. And I said I bolt before she can prove it. I fucking bolt.
I mean, it's not much farther to go to get to the healer's hut.
I don't care. I bolt and I shut the door.
I'm gonna go back to the captain to make sure he's okay.
Well,
But I'm gonna
not a door anymore. The captain's trying to get dressed.
I just have my eyes closed and I wave a hand around and sort of knock on the door frame. Captain, are you decent?
No, but I am dressed if that's what you're asking.
Yeah,
The hell is wrong with Dante?
I have no idea. I honestly don't. But am I guessing correctly that he just barged in here and attacked someone that you were having relations with?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Do you need any help?
Well, he took the only person he hit to what I'm hoping is the healer's hut.
I saw him go off. So
Are they dead?
No.
Okay. Just asking.
just want to be sure that you didn't actually do that. Right.
Everyone in the room is actually currently dressed.
You're welcome.
After about 15 more minutes, Captain comes out in his full outfit, including the oversized boat coat, obviously irritated.
I'm still on the ship, like waiting.
Oh, no, you're not on the ship yet. Unless you went to the ship.
Oh, I thought no, never mind. Then I go over to the healer's hut to make sure that's where everyone's okay. Because why? Why Dante?
So, since you're not there, Vulcan, what are you doing?
Well, as mentioned before, you said there's an apothecary. I'd be heading there.
Oh, interesting. Lazar, what are you doing?
I found some able-bodied seamen and tortured them with minor illusions.
Okay. What sort of illusion are you using?
This is the cantrip, making them see little like water demons and sahagins in the water.
I mean, you're not near the ocean yet. So
Tell that to them.
you're Are you like trying to make them see Sahagwins under the ice?
Yes.
Okay. They're confused by this, but they're going to mostly let it go because it's under the ice. And the illusion won't actually be able to break it through the ice.
It's entertaining for me.
Okay. So you're the only one. Are you in the mead hall? Or
Me?
yeah. Because you have
I would
no idea
be.
where the ship is.
I ran in a random direction. That would be to your opinion. Wherever the wall I ran, and then the people I found.
I mean, you were inside a building when you ran into the wall. So then after that, I mean, you could still be inside the building. Or you could walk out the door that people were walking in and out of.
I would probably then, after bullshitting with them, I would go outside.
Okay. So you head outside. The sun blares against you, against the snow, refracting back into your face.
And I smell the air
It's
and
cold.
try to find books.
Wait, you notice the gnome is walking to the place you got a book last time.
I follow the note.
Neat. We're going to cut over to the scene at the healer's hut with Dante and Rose.
Before she gets there, I barricade the door. And I
Why?
look over I look over at the medic. Are they ready?
Ready for what?
Can they walk again?
You literally just walked in, threw this guy on the table, and started barricading my door, which I'm going to have to ask you to unbarricade in case someone needs to get in here in a hurry.
There's a changeling outside. You don't want them in here.
I don't. If the changeling knows about as okay anatomy or human-like anatomy, I don't care.
They don't know anything. But they know
Unbarricade my door.
everything. Just my arms.
The medic at
Fine. I will lean against the door with all my weight to make sure the
the
door does
away
not budge.
from the door. Where did you find this man?
He was attacking my captain.
Naked.
It was
I don't
unarmed
know.
assault.
I don't know. He seems to have a pretty decent sized weapon, if you ask me.
No, no, no. That was the captain. Not this guy.
That guy's not naked.
Oh no, this guy is naked. Everyone was
Exactly, I'm
naked at
talking
the
about this guy.
time.
Exactly.
Uh, I don't think that's what was happening.
I believe it to be so. And Virgil's gonna pop his head out of my pocket and he's gonna nod very disappointed. See? Even he believes it. By the way, I look down at the guy. Hi, I'm Dante.
You have two options right now. You can stand away from the door or outside the door. The medic seems to be grabbing medicinal herbs and linen cloth.
He's got this. I'm going outside.
Neat. Outside is Rose.
I'm brushing my coat off. Alright, let's go.
Uh-huh.
Alright, the medic's taking care of him. I'll walk. Eventually. Let's go. And with that, I'm gonna pick her up and put her on my shoulder and we're gonna march.
Make a grapple check.
No, I let it,
Okay. She said she lets.
I will let it happen.
Okay. You have been
You will
picked
go
up.
over my shoulders. Like a little kid.
Yep, looks like.
Can I use your hair as reins?
Do
Don't
it.
grab there.
I have hold of his hair and I'm like, turn this way.
So she starts yanking on your hair.
Can I just backdrop with her on my back as an improvised attack?
She's on your shoulders, not on your back.
Yeah, like the WWE where you just lean back and fall.
I know, but that's usually with them on your back, not on your shoulders. There is a difference.
Stop it.
Okay. But I say we go back to the meat hall.
That's where I'm going.
You're going the wrong way.
I'm gonna throw you into the water.
I'll tell Virgon.
I ain't scared yet.
Ah.
Once we get off this island, I'll know for sure if he's actually strong.
Stronger than you?
I doubt that.
Do you, though? Do
Shut
you?
up, Jared.
No, that was Virgil.
Shut up. He can't even speak English.
It wasn't spoken.
He can't even say things.
It was thought into your head.
Get out of my head.
You established this link.
I can't help it.
So,
So we're at the meat hall.
yep.
I'm not getting down.
Okay.
I'm walking to the boat.
You're at the mead hall. Roberts is walking out of the mead hall.
Hi, Captain.
He doesn't acknowledge you. He's just marching straight out of town.
I think he's mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't kill his assailant.
No, I think he's mad that you killed his leg.
Sounds like a victory in my book today.
You murdered the Captain Boner.
I mean, I killed something before I left. I'm content. I turn around and I follow the captain.
Okay. Vulcan and Liza, you arrive at the apothecary. Vulcan arrives first. What do you do?
I head on. Well, obviously head on in.
Yep. You are given a worried and suspicious look from the keeper of this shop.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. You don't have to be with that lizard.
Huh?
Nani?
You're not with the lizard, are you?
Zai, what are you doing here?
Lizard's not there yet. It's just you and the
Oh,
It's just you
Alright.
and the shopkeep.
all I had dealing with him was he was with us to go fight the dragon, but not doing anything for him, if that's what you're asking.
I just want to make sure the lizard isn't coming in after you.
May I ask what happened?
He insisted on eating scrolls.
Uh, Give me a second to see if he's anywhere nearby.
So you poke your head out the door?
Yep.
Liza, are you at all trying to hide yourself?
My face is right in front of him.
Okay, he's right outside the door.
What are you doing, Liza?
I was following you.
Why?
Why not?
Because I'm doing
You doing
stuff
something
for
devious?
me. No, I'm doing stuff for me, and that doesn't involve you, so why the hell are you following me?
I have nowhere else to go.
Go drink some mead.
Why would I drink mead? Dumb my senses.
Well, you're not gonna need them for a while till we're back on the ship, so and by that point you should be fine.
I pout.
So-
Really? Then gonna just sit there and pout. Why don't you go find one of the others and see if you can pull a prank on them?
I sigh. All right. I'll try to find fish.
And
Excellent.
I wait until I make sure that he's actually leaving.
Very
You
slow walk away.
takes a little bit, but he finally seems like he's actually walking away.
I pop back inside. Yeah, he followed me. Don't worry, he's heading back.
All right. How can I help you?
I was wondering if you had any scrolls or books on alchemy.
Sure, let me check. Behind the counter, there seems to be like this wall of just different scrolls piled, uh, seemingly at random. And then, but the shopkeeper is able to navigate it just fine and eventually pulls out a scroll. Are you looking for beginners in it to alchemy?
Well, kinda. Mostly I'm trying to find substances that'll react. I'm trying to find a supplement to using the magic that we use for our thunder cannons back in the Artificers Academy.
Well, then how about so you want a reagents list, something more for reagents list.
That sounds about right.
Goes back, pulls down an actually a smaller scroll before passing it over to you. This is probably the best that we have. It's more for localized stuff, though.
Well, either way, I'm sure there's some stuff that'd be shared anyways and can use it as a basis.
Okay, that'd be 5 gold.
How much is the beginners as well? Might as well brush it.
The beginners would be 7 gold.
All right. Goes in and counts out the gold. Here you go. 12 gold.
All right. Try not to let the lizard get into them.
He better not. As I as Vercon puts him in his pack and heads out.
All right, you walk out in time to see the captain just kind of storming by.
Are you alright, Captain?
We're leaving.
Yes, finally. I say that in character.
All
He
right.
hasn't actually passed you yet.
I thought I was following him.
I know he hasn't actually passed you. He hasn't passed the medic's hut. I just wanted to deal with that first.
I'm confused, but okay.
Time is wibbly wobbly.
Apparently.
So then he passes by the apothecary, and there you notice Rose riding on Dante's shoulders, trying to use his hair like like reins.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Rose. Dante.
What's up, little guy?
Roberts does not acknowledge Dante.
Hey, Vercon, guess what Dante did?
I saved his life.
He killed the captain. He kicked in the door while the captain was having fun.
Why?
I heard weird noises and
No, you
grunting, and
didn't.
they don't need to know that. I heard weird noises and grunting, and I thought there was a struggle. So I was concerned when he didn't answer when I knocked. So I opened the door, and there I saw a struggle. So I defended him.
Kicked the door
You're
in.
welcome.
Kicked the door in.
I yell you're welcome really loud. I know you can hear me. I know you're mad, but you're welcome. I'm sure there's blood dripping off my sword. I don't even care.
As the captain told me, gather stuff. We're heading out.
Ooh,
Finally. And I can finally, and I like rip my shirt and my white beater. I no longer need these.
Make a
Rip.
Constitution saving throw.
Now you're
I'm
talking.
using prestidigitation to stay warm.
That doesn't work as well with a cold gear.
It did when we didn't have cold gear when we came here.
Fine. No, different
Yeah.
reasoning. Different reasoning. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Why?
It's the sudden
That
hit
makes
of being.
no sense.
No. Have you ever been toasty warm and almost sweating and then take those clothes off? It hits you harder.
20.
Okay, you're fine. Don't
God.
argue with the DM. I have reasonings. You know better.
You said fine before the reasoning.
And then I reconsidered, because I can do that.
Hurtful.
My actions are malleable, unlike your guys's.
Hey, that guy had it coming. What was his name? Never walk again.
He was some dude.
Fuck that
Define-
guy.
Anyway. You guys are now headed out of town. The captain actually, there's some horses waiting for a few horses to take you back, and also a cart with any of the crew that had been in town also being taken back. So basically the Minotaur's driving the cart, and anyone who couldn't fit in the cart had a horse. Battlemaster is riding with you guys.
Alright. Am I still being ignored?
Yes.
Excellent. I start singing. I'm not going to sing, but I start singing.
You said you're singing.
I mean, Dante's singing. I'm not singing.
A bolt whizzes past your hair, nicking you on the side of your temple. The bolt came from in front of you, where Roberts is. He sheaths his hand crossbow.
Hmm.
I heard of rain and men, but rain and arrows is different.
I'm gonna like lean down while I'm riding my horse and scoop up a bunch of snow.
oh,
And I'm gonna compact it into a snowball.
Boy.
And I'm going to lob it like at the Minotaur.
oh no.
You're lobbing it at the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, all my books are over there. What am I thinking?
Hey, he's gotta have some fun. We're not fighting.
Books. Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit. Do you have mounted combat?
I'm lobbing something. I'm not even trying to hit.
I understand, but it's still
No, I don't have
thrown it.
mounted combat.
Okay, roll with disadvantage.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a dexterity saving throw. How's that sound?
Nope, roll to hit with disadvantage.
It has my modifier in it, and I don't know how to do that on the freaking screen.
You've hit the die.
I'll roll twice.
No, just roll one.
Perfect.
Neat. You throw the snowball. The Minotaur catches it and throws it into your face. You don't take any damage.
I hope not. Snowball.
It's a rocket.
Yeah, exactly. Could have a rock in it.
Ice.
See, isn't this fun? We're bonding. I like bonding.
I can throw balls too.
Bonding,
They're on
eh?
fire though.
Is that how it's going to be? He reaches down low off his cart, scoops up a Minotaur fist-sized ball of snow and starts compacting it, handing the reins over to his co-pilot. It's about this big. So it's about as big as your head.
Hey now.
And he
You're an
lobs
all-star.
it at you. Give me a moment.
Reaction jump off the horse.
Okay. Does
No.
it hits, huh?
I don't even know. What'd you roll?
Yeah,
Does he
that's-
have mounted combat?
He might. He's not on a horse specifically, though. He's seated down in a wagon.
Was it? What'd he roll?
Well, I'm trying to find your character sheet.
Joke's on you. I hit it.
You can't do that. That's literally not in your Oh, that's why.
Told you. This is my
No,
power.
no, it seems I've been joined in here as a player. So hang on a second.
We don't have a DM? Oh crap. What happened to Supreme Overlord?
Nope, that has already been fixed. There's your character sheet.
Damn. He knew my plan.
Haha. Yeah, it hits. It hits.
Oof.
You take no damage. But you got impaled with your head is made out of snow in the center of your chest.
Ha ha! I pick up one and I just throw it randomly at anybody.
Give me a roll.
There you go.
You didn't need to do that.
Oh, I thought I had disadvantage. Okay.
No, that was not with disadvantage. It was seeing who you hit. So, Vocon, you being on the back of your contraption, a snowball comes whizzing towards you. Now I need the roll to hits.
Oh. Do you want another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we just throwing snowballs at each other?
Yep.
I got it. Yep.
Okay, so
Until we get to the fucking boat.
we're still going to use the 2 on that one, so it does miss you, Vocon. But it was definitely directed at you.
Quit throwing snowballs at me.
I do what I want. What are you gonna do about it?
Alrighty. Scoops up and keeps making a progressively bigger snowball.
Rose. A snowball flies past you and ends up hitting the cat Roberts in the back of the head.
I just like Oh, I just go rigid like fuck. No. Bad.
He turns around very slowly.
Like going
Volcon,
behind-
you currently have a snowball building in your hand. Dante, I'm assuming you have one in your hand.
No, I don't.
Maybe her
I just threw 2 of them. My hands are free.
Okay then. Well, when you turn around, he turns around. He sees Volcon building a snowball, and the Minotaur building a snowball. Which one was that?
I have yet to throw one, Captain.
And you? That wasn't that you, sir. I've been throwing at Dante.
I didn't throw
And
one at you. I
why
threw one
would-
at Vercon.
So you're throwing, did you start this, Dante?
I mean, it's clean fun.
He turns back around. Also, and then speaking without looking at anyone, why is Lizar still here?
We talked about this in the manor.
Fair. Okay. So Volcon?
What's the marching order?
I mean, if you get,
It
it's
sounds
off,
like everyone's spread.
yeah, it's everyone spreaded based off just how I was visualizing it. Let me pull you guys over to to a blank. Is this one blank? No, that's not blank.
Well, based on how things seemed, Dante would be behind me.
Hang on, pulling you guys over. Oh, I didn't need
Don't
to pull
hide
you
behind
over
the
to a blank. Had that. What? There you go. Okay, let me clean up those two. So, we know that Robert is standing in the front. Well, riding up front. We have. Where were you?
I'm probably behind him.
Okay, go ahead and drop yourself in, Melinda.
Yep. Wait, I'm right here. Where's Roberts?
Roberts is right behind the stone. Hang on, let me tag him. I also need to make sure this can be controlled by. Ah, there you go. Volcon, you got control of yours. So you're right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I took out your smaller token.
Yeah.
Okay, there's none of the rocks still in this one, is there? No? Good.
Yes. Okay.
Trees.
There are?
It looks like one right here.
Looks like a shrubbery.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
no, it looks
see
like
any other tokens here.
Alright, whatever.
Uh, just trying
Are
to.
we on the boat yet?
No, you're currently
Ah.
traveling. It was like
I
4 hours. It was a 2 to 4 hour march to get from the town to the shoreline.
I thought they moved the boat closer so they could fix it.
No. They'd have to break through ice to do that, and the boat is not equipped with an icebreaker.
And you'd have to break through ice to get back out.
Yep,
I'd break the ice all day.
not this ice. Dante, you do not have the strength to break this ice.
The
Pretty
challenge
so.
has been made.
Go ahead, try.
No, I'm saying I need the strength to break ice.
No,
I need to find
you have the strength to break ice. You don't have the strength to break this ice.
exactly. If that's the case, I need more strength. I need a belt.
I'm not giving you a belt of giant strength just so you can try and break ice.
I may not get it now, but I'll get it eventually.
Anyway.
I need on the map.
Oh yeah. I forgot you don't.
Oh, I thought he said he's eating the map. I was like, why?
It's Lazar. Why are you asking?
That's why I'm asking.
I can absorb knowledge through digestion.
Like, where are you situated on the map? Are you riding next to the wagon that's not currently there? But would be behind.
I
It's going to be behind Vocon.
I presume I'm being watched, so I'll probably be in the middle somewhere.
Okay. So you're going to go like right here. Or up one, like right there.
It doesn't. Right there is fine.
Well, you are riding beside someone who is not your sworn leader.
I don't have a sworn leader.
Sorry, not your fearless leader.
I know. We accepted our regret calling that.
Hmm. So remember, Dante, you are still under the effects of charm from Liza.
I know. I know.
Cool. All right. So you guys just want to skip forward back to the boat then?
Sure.
I mean, if he's gonna be in a bad mood, yeah.
Yes, he is. I wonder
I wonder why.
Hey, hey, that guy had it coming.
No, he
I mean, he didn't
Yeah.
have that coming. He had something else coming.
Yeah, you don't know his life. One way or another, he was getting pierced by a sword. It just happened to be me first.
That wasn't a piercing attack. That was definitely not a piercing attack. Also, to those watching this, I'm sorry I had to refresh the page that I'm streaming our game from because it wasn't keeping up. There we go. Okay, so you guys make it back to the boat. It has been repaired. The main mast and aft mast, mizzen, have all been shipped back up, freshly bowed. And it looks like most of the crew is getting ready to load in. They're putting in the last of their supplies.
Dante,
What?
I don't boat.
What?
I don't like boats.
Puts his hands over his nose and his mouth. You don't like boats. We told you we were pirates. And now you
They've been
tell
playing
me.
foot pirates.
Oh my god, can we please? I'm just going to pick him up and take him on the boat.
Yeah.
Try
Yeah.
me.
No, he is one you would not be able to just pick up.
Then I will grapple for days.
Roll to hit for the grapple.
Gotta roll to hit.
Yeah, that's part of grappling.
I do not grapple.
You do not grapple. You do manage to fall off your horse. Literally.
Oh my god! Just get on the boat. I want off this island. I just get up, brush my coat off, go to the boat. I'm done.
Dante, it's nicer here than it was on the island where we fell into a damn tomb.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I'd rather be there right now.
No, you wouldn't.
This place is a friggin' vacation from last.
Where are we going next, Captain?
We're headed back over to Thelarain.
Wait a minute.
Sorry, no, Zomworld.
The hell is that?
That's the non-magic continent as it was once known.
So
Why?
barbarian.
The-
Okay.
It is the ancestral home of humans, halflings, and
Why?
a few gnomes, dwarves came over there. Because I said so. I want to go.
I don't wanna go. I
Stop
go
arguing
somewhere.
with the captains, Eric. You're already on the bad side right now.
That's not Zarek.
The necklace
I'm
just
not-
glows
not-
brightly at that comment. Oh yeah, they
Dante.
kind of figured who you are. Yeah, it's a long story, and you just hear like abyssal back and forth. I got you. I'll fill you in later.
Abyssal?
Yep,
Mhm.
you have to translate that for Rose.
Wait, is it
Like,
abyssal?
oh.
'Cause I think I speak it.
Hang on, let me check
Just-
your sheet.
I think I do. Might be wrong. I'm scrolling. I don't want to misclick anything though.
Right, that's why I'm checking your sheet.
No, I don't know abyssal. I know infer.
I know I don't.
What was that?
Eric,
Yeah, I caught you, Rose. I caught you. Languages? No, you do not know Abyssal.
I thought I did. No, it's something else I was thinking of. Okay.
And Dante, I still haven't gotten the money I doled out to you last session.
I sent it to you on Discord.
Oh, neat. Yeah, I see it now.
Aye.
Okay. Because I gotta go ahead and divvy that all
When are
up.
we giving our reports?
Oh yeah, that's
When
perfect.
Sibian gets here.
Yeah, probably that's when Sivian gets here. But in the
Do I
meantime,
don't remember if I have anyone under me. If I do, I'd be telling them to get to their positions and get ready to set sail.
you, I believe, were left in the position of midshipsman. So yes, you do.
I
think Robert
I am a boatswain,
Oh,
according to your crew list.
Boatswain?
I
yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
the midshipsman.
Okay.
I thought I got
Robert has
promoted.
to evaluate my position.
Okay.
There's always the position that opened up for a new cook.
Yeah?
And
You want
the
me
new-
to cook.
Beef
the new-
stroganoff every night. Brilliant.
and the new battle or battle master or whatever. Master.
Because cooking is a wisdom, right? Cooking is a wisdom saving throw. You want me to cook?
No, it's actually intelligence because it is crafting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Let him cook.
maybe.
Beef stroganoff every night, guys.
Hey, that and shock therapy will be set for days.
I mean, I have my own fire too. I'm a portable cook.
He's an easy bake oven.
There you go, Dante. You got your wish. You got an easy bake oven.
Merry Christmas.
I knew having a best friend of a lizard would come in handy.
Okay. Point. Okay, those are the numbers I need to know. Okay,
I
so
thought I got promoted. I don't remember. I don't update the crew list.
yeah, I need to. Oh, wrong tab to do that sort of thing on. That needs to be closed out anyway. I'm actually doing stuff, so yeah, you get on the. You're all on the ship and you start making ready to sail. You guys are too busy, making ready to sail to actually go through and give in reports. Because gotta get out of the ice. Currently, Dante the Minotaur and a couple other strong hands, tethered to ropes, are trying to help push the boat out. So I'm going to need strength checks.
Oh my goodness gracious! Great balls of fire. Hey, that's a good one.
We'll leave that open. Okay. Yeah, that's no cool. I'm just making sure everything looks good. Yeah. Okay.
Take your time. Oh, I could have caught the snowballs. Damn it! I forgot I had those stupid gloves.
You could have. You could have.
Oh well.
All right. Okay, so you guys get out sailing, and as soon as wind picks into the sails, and you guys actually start moving, Roberts calls all the officers down to his cabin. I'm still doing the calculations, so let me get you guys on the boat where you guys can place yourselves before exactly being called down.
Okay. I don't even know where I would be on a boat at this point. Probably just
I'll be in the
walking
lower
around, making,
decks.
probably be walking around with Virgil on my shoulders, making sure if anyone needs help with heavy lifting, I'd be doing it.
Okay, Melinda, you can update your avatar.
I had so many fields right there, Jared.
I
And
know.
I blamed you for them.
Okay, no one's down below. What was I? Right. Is that a Chris I just heard?
No,
Oh, I thought I heard him.
Dang.
he doesn't get home until 10.
So half hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, so I'm now doing the actual math work on what your prizes are. Okay. So the pot to the pot right, there's the crew list. So to no. Sorry, Melinda, I'm not going to go through. You were actually once sailing had been done, Rose was told to head down to the purser's office where she could watch how it's all divvied out and it gets explained to her.
Yay! Information!
I'll send you a link for that later, or a copy of that.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't look like any of you fall into that category. So let's see who in the party. I know we have the boatswain and the midshipsman. Dante Sivian has not been promoted yet. Oh,
I have not
coxswain.
been.
Coxswain, you would fall into that category. So, uh, Volcon, you get 51 gold, 6 silver, and 7 copper.
Okay, go.
For the next set level, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, Dante, you fall into this group, so you will also gain 51 gold, 6 silver, and 7 copper. Melinda,
Hi.
as you are currently the only midshipsman. Oh, and also Vercon, you fall into this category as well. You guys will gain 45 gold, 9 silver, and 3 copper.
Said 45 gold, 9 silver, and 3 copper.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back.
I was doing other divisions, and then for Sivian, he's probably going to get less than that.
How much should I get?
You got 51. Yeah, 51 gold, 8 copper, 8 silver, and 3 copper.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, divided by. Yeah, Sivian gets 20 gold, 6 silver, 6 copper. All right. The captain then says, excuses everyone and lets them know. I'm going to pull over to the map for this. That the current destination in Zomwelt is going to be close to this capital city here on the largest kingdom. Oh, wait. I didn't move you guys over. So, you're looking at the map now?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be in this, near this capital. In the largest continent of, in the largest kingdom of Zomwelt. They will be staying for a 42-hour refit and then be leaving without him.
What?
Only temporarily.
Wait, who's leaving?
You guys will be leaving without me. Lieutenant Dellum will be taking command of the ship.
Alright.
Any questions? You're dismissed. Dante, please wait behind.
Alright.
So I'm going to pull you over to the captain's quarters. Hey, great cabin. One moment. Dante, Roberts levers a stern look at you. Give me your report and make it brief.
First of all, I'm sorry I hit the guy. And then I guess I hit you in the head with a snowball. I wasn't trying to hit you, but if it did, my bad.
Is that part of your official mission report?
No, that is the apology of the good humor and the misconstrued thing of what I saw. So the report is, once we left, I sent Sivian and Rose to a nearby village to investigate because we saw that it was recently ransacked by the Goliaths. Zook, at the time before he just vanished, put an invisibility spell on them. Well, he was keeping tabs because he explained to them that he would know if the spell was broken by any way. It broke on Rose at the point at one time. He said something. We got concerned because there was no signal, like a warning, like a flare or something like that, that we all negotiated on. So we moved in, and then Sivian's invisibility broke. And by the time I got to him, he used some sort of spell to maximize his voice, decided to tell everyone that it was okay, the village was safe, and we could move in on the forest on the giants. That caused us to have, and I was right behind him at that moment because I full on dead sprint, got met with snow. I confronted him and asked him why, and he blatantly ignored me. Then the village was attacked by a small, I would say, battalion of Goliaths, at least 15, if my memory serves me correctly, where part of the party worked with the guards to save the civilians. The rest of us kept them at bay until we made sure all the civilians were safe. And then Afterwards, I confronted him again, and he just blatantly ignored me. And then once we left the dragons the first time, we didn't have any real confrontation with the Goliaths once we got to their home or location. He actually did quite well. Everyone did. We were going down, and an avalanche occurred behind us. We got separated. Vercon, myself, and Sivian were all at one point, and he was more dead set on wandering off and finding Rose. And I explained to him, I understand your situation. I understand, she's your life mate, whatever, but we all need to stay together. We don't know what's out here. She should be fine, but we need to stay together for the betterment of everyone, not risk losing one person, more people for the sake of a possibility of a death. And he got very defiant and confronted me again. And I asked him to stand down since, I was voluntold to be in charge of this. And I explained my reasoning and he didn't care. So Vercon tried to intervene and try and calm him down, and that didn't work. So I held him in place until we were all ready and he was calmed down. And then we found Rose at the cabin with the hunter. And then the hunter expressed that he was okay with mass genocide of the entire island if that meant killing the dragon. He was the one that actually caused the dragon to cause the avalanche because he was at the base of the mountain. So after a long discussion, we decided to go with killing the dragon. It really didn't sit well with me. And then, as you saw, we sacrificed the hunter to prevent killing something and possibly mass genocide of an island.
All right. You're dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So Dante will get back onto the foredeck. Let me move you guys over there. We'll come back up to the top deck. Captain does not show back up. Vocon, as you are in the position of coxswain, could you please give me a navigation check?
Yes.
And Rose, I also need a handle vehicle check.
Well,
Make sure it's on roll 20 for now.
I mean, I didn't post that, but sure.
Oh, I thought that's what we were doing since it's recorded now so people can see it.
Sure, okay. It was player suggested, the DM approves. It's on roll 20 now. God rest your souls, you filthy
Hey, it's been working fine
sinners.
for me.
I
Somewhat.
mean, I'm having fun with it. I almost killed a man today.
so how do I do that?
Roll a d20, /roll, and then space
If, you
d20.
if it's on your character sheet, you can also just click water vehicle proficiency.
Motor vehicles and intelligence, right?
In this case, it would be intelligence because you are helping man the top sails.
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
Okay. You guys are getting a pretty good speed, and oh yeah, Dante, you're also on top sails, so go ahead and give me a handle vehicle, water vehicle check.
Okay. Where is handle vehicle? I'm just gonna roll a 20.
Okay.
And then what do I add? Intelligence.
Modifier.
So add 2. So 16.
Okay. And so you do have a navigator's tool set. So after a few hours of sailing, what should have been due south, you're looking at your navigator set and see that you're heading a little more easterly than south. Vercon.
Oh, I better correct that.
Go ahead and roll the check on that. Okay.
Well, apparently it doesn't want to change anything, does it?
Few more hours, you're actually heading east now. You're not heading south.
Lovely. We got a new Minotaur.
You still
Re-
got
Reason why I don't use the roll 20 often. It has never been kind.
Nope.
So, what you doing with that? You gonna try again?
At this point, I'm going to be asking the Minotaur for help.
Neat. So he takes hold of the steering wheel. He turns it. Ship starts turning. Are you watching the compass?
Yes.
It's heading southward. You guys are heading south again. A few hours later, when you go to check it again, you're still going south. You have just been outdone by the Minotaur.
So
Well,
we
actually,
roll
you're
again.
heading southwest. He's heading southwest, correcting for your easterly heading. So the wind's starting to back a little bit, but it's not. It's not 3 sheets to the wind where it's not moving at all. It's just not as fast. You've moved down to about 12 knots. Not 12 knots, 10 knots. From closer to 14. Okay.
Oh,
Currently, so I'm going to need shifts as night is setting in.
I'll take first.
Okay. We'll
I'll
just
be
cruise
on
on first
second.
watch. Vocon's going to be part of second watch.
Is Lazar trusted to be on watch?
Lazar, you are considered a landman. You're going to be on someone's watch.
Oh
Sweet.
wait, isn't it warm yet?
No, it's not that warm yet.
Is it warm enough to melt things?
Not really.
Oh wait.
No, you have to take a watch.
No, I know. That's not what I said I'll wait for.
Okay,
I'll
but
take the last one.
neat.
And I'll have the lizard with me.
Okay. Melinda, would you please roll a perception and percentile?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Rose,
Yes.
I need perception and percentile.
Sorry. Alright. Sure.
And a D100? Okay. Aside from some minor loss in wind, your watch goes by without much interest.
Boo.
Let me double check that. It is, however, cold. So if you're not wearing cold gear, you're going to be cold. You're going to be having to suffer for it. We're looking at you, big man.
I'm just gonna stay warm.
Okay.
If it gets too cold, I'll just use prestidigitation.
Where's the weather? Oh, that's little 2-4. Ah, there it is. There's a nice slight breeze that is carrying your ship along. It is, however, overcast. You're not able to see much. So, Vocon, your watch is up.
And you said it wasn't good, do you?
That's not that good.
Could be
it
worse.
Took, and it took 2 of the exact same rolls to get to that. Actually, I rolled 2 5s before.
Okay, so your watch is that you start about halfway through the second watch because you're not on a watch per se, you're navigator.
All right.
So you relieve the Minotaur, continuing your west-southwesterly course. No, south-southwesterly. And I do need a navigation check from you.
All right. See if it likes navigation anymore. Okay, it likes navigation more.
Oh yeah, it does. You're able to hold the course. Okay. But with that perception check, no one's really noticing anything during your watch, and you will be up for the rest of the night. Nothing happens. Okay,
All
third
right.
watch.
Aye.
Where's Lazai and
What?
This
Elizar,
doesn't have.
Why?
I'm
what
not
are you
trying to do
shooting at?
anything. I'm
What
trying
are
to
you
zoom in.
What did you just shoot at?
I didn't do anything on purpose. You know, I'm using my phone. Cool. Awesome. Eldritch Blast. Love it. I was trying to do. I was trying to zoom in so I can get. Give me everybody. Not. I don't have a computer at the.
I just get zapped.
No, he's attacking the darkness.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, I want to control the darkness.
A yellow beam shoots out into the night. Not yellow, a purple
So
beam shoots out
perception.
into the night.
There you go.
And then a D100, John.
Sweet. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, 10-4. This is gonna be great.
So, you see things in the clouds. You know, the solid blanket of clouds.
We see things.
Yep. In the
Like
clouds.
what?
Llamas, a dragon,
I shoot the dragon.
a lizard. The dragon seems to disappear, kind of get a hole into it, and it reshapes, and you see a different shape now. Now it looks like a hydra.
I shoot the hydra.
And more heads appear on the hydra. Sivian, what you
I'm-
see is Lazar literally shooting Eldritch Blast up into the sky.
Dante.
There is no city.
Dante. Yeah, Dante. Lazar
Why?
is shooting Eldritch Blasts into the sky.
Why?
It's Tiamat
Where?
in the sky. I'll be the first one to take it down. I will take her down.
Another head appears as another purple bolt blasts through the cloud.
You're shooting at a cloud.
Obviously, the skies.
Oh, sorry, Lazar, did I forget to mention the giant flying sheep?
What?
Giant flying sheep.
Like cloud sheep, or to actually see flying sheep?
No, they're actually clouds.
Okay. Oh, they're flying sheep to me. Yeah, flying sheep, sky man.
You're doing a good job defending us from the evil forces, son.
Meanwhile, what was your okay, your perceptions? Yeah, okay. Cool.
We died, guys.
Okay. The sun is starting to rise. An ominous to everyone it is the sun rising. To Lazar, an ominous glow breaks in the east. To Vercon, the sun is coming up on the right side of the boat, which is away from where you guys are going.
Is that a good thing?
Yes.
Good. I'm gonna go do my duties now.
Name.
Lazar, eventually the shapes in the sky start turning less like creatures and more like clouds.
Another day saved.
Good job.
Maybe
Anyone
got it.
who comes to topside before their shift, before it's truly light, would have seen that the purple streaks going into the sky. Yes, that. Oh yeah, that did mean you saw them too, Vocon.
Yeah, pretty much just questioning why this lizard is still with us.
You're welcome.
Insane.
Team leader of the year. You're welcome. New year, new Dante. Let's go.
New year, new selfie. Moving on.
Exactly.
So, where? I mean, you're on the boat, so there's not much to do.
Where are you? On the boat.
Uh, quite honestly, all things given, Really, the only interesting stuff that's going to happen is at night, but we'll still do things. So, where are you folks being at? Where are your, like, Melinda, your duties are on the top sail, I know that. But you're not necessarily in the sails yourself. You got crewmen to do that for you. Oh, actually, that's what's going on. So, the captain is going to gather all the midshipmen onto the quarterdeck and start teaching you about, sailing stuff.
Okay.
Am I there?
Yes. Oh, wait, no, you're boatswain. Your job is to make sure the crew's still working while the midshipmen are away.
I was supposed to learn how to do this stuff, though.
Yep, you're learning leadership.
Yep.
Leadership, then sailing.
Fine.
Apparently, a few people think you need it.
I mean, I do a damn good job.
Is that your opinion?
Yes. Facts.
While up there, Roberts is going to ask Rose for her report.
Nope.
Your report?
On the island?
Yep.
Well, where do you want me to start from?
The beginning, preferably.
When we first arrived or when we first left?
After we started getting the ship squared away and the crew taken care of, to where you were sent off to help the humans.
Well, we walked that way and ended up in a village. I and Zook, I think his name was?
Zook Timbleshook. Yep.
Yeah. He, myself, and Sivian sort of stealthed our way into the village because we wanted to know what was going on. Some of the buildings were actually knocked down a bit. And Sivian made a bit of a mess of things and used some sort of spell of his to make his voice louder, which alerted a group of Goliaths to come and attack us. We defeated them, but it was still a dumb move. And I think Zuck's still there.
How many Goliaths?
I actually forget. I think there was around 4, 5 maybe?
Dante said there was 15.
No, there was not 15 Goliaths that attacked us in that small village.
Okay. Go on.
Well, after we talked to the person who was in charge there and left, we ended up at some old woman's hut. Don't ever eat her stew. That stuff.
Out
with
of character, bless you for remembering the old woman.
That her stew could kill someone. Dearest old woman, she actually gave me the scarf, and Rose is still wearing the scarf.
That tattered piece of cloth?
Yeah, I find it very endearing.
Okay. Go
Well,
on.
after we left her, we ended up before we ran into her is when we ran into Lisa.
Just
And
out in the forest?
yeah, he was out in the forest. He was curious about us, so I decided to let him come with us.
Chester.
And then he started talking to a shrubbery, calling it Dante. And then after we got across the river, he attacked the real Dante and apparently thought that he was a tree. That was a very strange experience. Then we ran into the old woman. And then after the old woman, we ran into a Goliath merchant and helped him out with his wagon for continuing on encampment, where we had to hide Luzah in a snowdrift, but he caused some sort of thunderous sound, which then Sidian got the idea to make everyone think that there was a thunderstorm coming about us. And we just waltzed right in, and they welcomed, and they let us into their one house, because, well, there's a thunderstorm. They're actually being rather nice. Only one of them spoke, though. The Zealot got in there and ended up in a different hut, apparently the hut of the Jarl, and apparently spent the night with her, and it didn't go well.
Is this at all relevant to the objective?
Well, it sort of helped to talk to her at least. And the fact that she was romantically interested in the wizard. But it was mainly the only gentleman who speak common that helped us, and the fact that Sibian has a spell that allows him to speak other languages, apparently.
Uh-huh.
We talked to them, and they told us that they got kicked out of their mountain by a frost giant. Well, several frost giants. And they wanted us to help them out. They figured if that would help her peace, then sure. So we hiked up the mountain, but only found one frost giant. After killing him, discovered the dragon was there.
Dante didn't mention anything about that frost giant.
There was a frost giant in the cave with the dragon, but we killed it.
Go on.
Well, for some reason, only myself and Virgil went in to actually speak with the dragon, and everyone else was outside. And then after a little while, Dante came in. Scythian tried to, but I think he got really scared because he stayed near the way.
One moment, please.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, what was that for?
What?
Oh, we're just being stupid.
What was it for?
To convince that I'm worthwhile to be on the crew.
Why religion?
I was trying to create persuasion. I didn't know it was religion. I thought it was persuasion.
Keep the rollings down until there is someone there to actually moderate it. It was nothing. Go on.
Well, after the dragon, we decided to assist the dragon because he was asking a peace also to be brokered between himself and the humans, as well as the Goliaths, so that they would not attack his eggs.
Hmm.
He wanted to protect them. I agreed. Told everyone else what was going on, as did Virgil, and then we went back down the mountain, where there was an avalanche as we were going down the mountain, in which I nearly died.
I see.
And that's where I met the hunter, and he brought me back to his cabin. After that, I don't remember much, as I had head injury.
Okay.
Well, when I woke up, apparently they were talking. Apparently the hunter had been trying to get to the dragon to kill the dragon. But every time the hunter approached, there would be some sort of or some other thing that would prevent him from going up the mountain.
Okay.
And Dante ended up seeing Vercon and myself, and Scythian apparently prayed to his gods to see what was in there to convince us to fight the dragon. I agreed to it, but I still did not actually want to. Then we contacted the king and the leader of the giant Goliaths and you. And while you guys were on your way, the hunter left us a little note about going to see the frost giant to see if they would help. We went there. It did not go well. We ended up killing a bunch of frost giants and some ice toads, which one of them ate me. That is now the second time upon this voyage that I have been.
I was about to comment on that, but you got that before me, so go on.
Well, then, apparently, Sibian cast a spell which shattered the ice and the floor gave way, and we ended up on the table of the skull of the Jarl of the ice giants.
Hmm.
And apparently that was a bad idea. He told us to get the hell out. I gave him greetings from my clan. Well, my uncle's clan. My uncle's being frost giant, sir. And we got out. Apparently Dante said something about going back, but while I agreed to it, no one else really wanted to go.
Probably for the best.
Well, then we went back to the hunter's cabin where we met up with you guys. Well, you were there for the rest of it.
Right. Thank you.
No problem, sir.
Now, finish up your tasks. Get familiar with that section.
Yes, sir.
He leaves you got. Oh wait, I need to go ahead and head back to full deck.
It's a new one, and
All
even if all the 80s, I never really pick Vayne.
right, they're back.
Yes, we're back. So, you were trying to convince people that you should be there.
Apparently, yeah, because we were memeing over here and said it'd be funny if I had to do that.
Okay. What were you guys doing in the meantime? Because while you do have jobs
Work.
on the ship, you do get breaks from it.
What's my job?
You would be put on part of the gunnery crew, so maintaining the ballista.
I'm cowering in fear in the corner.
He's
Okay.
afraid of boats.
To which, over the railing, Roberts will come down. Dante, where's Liza?
He should be with the. And I turn around. Oh my god.
See that
I'll
he
be
is
right
where
back.
he should be.
He was about 2 minutes ago. I'll go find him.
See that you do.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh yeah, Liza. What level of the deck are you on?
I assume I would be at the bottom level where the cargo is, unless if I'm up on a deck helping, I would probably go to like the second level then.
Are you on the bottom level or are you on the second level?
I haven't placed a token because you didn't put me anywhere.
Right. I'm asking you where
Oh,
is
bottom.
Liza? Liza is
I'll
at
be
the
bottom.
Okay, neat. Liza is down in the hold of the ship.
Second time on. Yes.
Is that a Chris?
Andy did it.
Ooh, we got Sivian.
We will pause there. I'm going to pause the recording with that too. So
He just went on. He did say
we'll be right back.